Thomas and Friends, Hero of the Rails, based on the Railway series by the Reverend W. Awdry. It was a beautiful summer day on the island of Sodor. Thomas felt very happy as he quietly filled up with water. Suddenly, there was a whoosh and a clickety-clack as a silver blur roared past him. Fizzling fireboxes, repeated Thomas. What was that? Later, Spencer funded up the truck to Napper Station, and all the engines realized had been roaring around the island. I have a very important job to do, Spencer replied slowly. The Duke and Doctors of Boxford are having a new summer house built. Has been finished time their holiday. Cinders and ashes, laughed Thomas. Having Speedy Spencer on Sodor for one day is bad, but the whole summer will be terrible. During the next few days, Spencer was very rude to the other engines. He even called Thomas a tiny toy tank engine. Thomas told Spencer he can pollute just as heavy as his. So Spencer challenged Thomas to a race around Sodor. The engines met at the shunting yards at dawn. A whistle wailed and the race was on. As Thomas sped down a big hill, his brakes broke. He rolled faster and faster. He came to an old stretch of ungrown tracks that he'd never seen before, and crashed through the bushes. Finally, he slowed to a stop, and then he heard a noise. Hello, my name is Hero, a stranger said. There was a very old engine in bushes. He was rusty and broken. At first, Thomas wanted to roll away as fast as his wheels can carry him. But then he realized that Hero was kind and gentle. Hero told Thomas he had come to Sodor a long time ago. He had been one of the first steam engines on Sodor, and had been known as the master of the railway. But Hero had broken down, and there had been no parts on Sodor to fix him with. He was forgotten. Thomas said he would get the Fat Control to help. No, Hero cried. You know what happens to old engines that aren't really useful anymore? They're sent to the smelting yard. Thomas decided to help his new friend in secret. Later, Thomas had his brakes repaired at the Sodor steamworks. Thomas wanted to tell everyone about Hero, but knew he had to keep quiet. As he chopped away, he spotted an old engine part that Kevin the crane had dropped. This will be good for Hero, he thought, and hopped away excitedly. The next day, Thomas did his work quickly, and then sped out to visit Hero. As he neared Hero's hiding place, Spencer steamed around the bend. What are you doing here? Spencer asked. I think you're hooked to something. Thomas didn't answer. He just chopped away nervously. Thomas knew he couldn't do his work and repair Hero of his own. So he went to Percy and told him everything. Of course I helped, Percy peeped. What can I do? Will you take this truck to Farm McCall for me? Thomas asked. Percy was excited about being the Thomas, but then he had to find a place to hide his mail trucks. Percy found an old sign to hide the mail trucks in, then went off with a tractor. But the tractor was so heavy that Percy popped the valve. He had to be repaired so the steamworks. After all excitement, he forgot where he had hidden the mail trucks. Back at Tim's shed, the Fat Controller was very cross to Percy and lost his mail trucks. I can help Percy find them tomorrow, Thomas peeped. Thomas's friends knew something strange was going on, so he told them all about Hero. Gordon gasped, and James jumped. They had never heard such an amazing story. The next morning, Thomas was a really slow engine. The whole time, he knew Spencer was following him. Suddenly, an idea flew into Thomas's mind. If Spencer was going to follow him all day, he can lead that noisy engine away from Hero. That's when all the other engines will be free to help repair him. The next day, Thomas and Percy looked for the mail trucks as far away from him as possible. They popped down to the quarry with Spencer sneaking behind the whole way. When they got there, Mavis would leave Spencer alone. What's her honor? He asked. Let me take you around the quarry. As he toured the quarry, Spencer biffed a hopper. Slate and dust showered down and blocked his funnel. Edward had to pull into a steamworks to be repaired. When Spencer at the steamworks, Thomas thought it was a good time to take his friends to visit Hero. Hero liked meeting other engines, but making all these new friends reminded him of old friends back home, which made him sad. Don't worry, Thomas peeped. Tomorrow, Percy will bring the last part. Then you'll be ready, and we won't be alone anymore. The next morning, Spencer found Percy's missing mail trucks near Hero's hiding place. These must be part of Tricky Thomas's tricks, he huffed. Then raced back to Natford Station to find the Fat Controller. Spencer, why did you take Percy's mail trucks? The Fat Controller demanded. I didn't take. The Fat Controller wasn't interested in Spencer's excuses. Spencer was mad. I won't let Thomas get away with this. Thomas and him were waiting for a person to bring the very last part. Hero was very excited. But then they heard Spencer coming down the track. I found him, he huffed. Hero, you can pop away from Spencer, Thomas peeped. Let's go. Hero tried and raced away, but without the missing piece, his pistons couldn't pump. Metal parts popped off him and he stuttered to a stop. Spencer laughed. Is this what you've been doing, Thomas? Making a human metal fist melting night. The Fat Controller made sure he sent there. As Spencer steamed away, Thomas felt terrible. Everything he promised Hero was ruined. He knew he had to find the Fat Controller before Spencer did. Thomas and Spencer had the race of their lives. They steamed through tunnels and rolled around bends. But as they crossed over the marsh, Spencer realized he was too heavy for the old track. Creaked and cracked. Then the mighty Spencer slid into the muddy marsh. Thomas promised Spencer he'd get help. At Nafford Station, Thomas found the Fat Controller with the Duke and Duchess. Thomas's wheels rolled and told all about Hero. The Fat Controller was shocked. You mean you found the master of the railway? Why didn't you come to me sooner? The Fat Controller asked Thomas. I was worried, so trying to do it all alone, Thomas repeated. We must help Hero at once, said the Fat Controller. A few days later, all the engines went to see Hero at the Sodor Steamworks. When he parked up the track, they couldn't believe their eyes. He looked wonderful, as good as new. Welcome back, Master of the Railway, said the Fat Controller. Now go and get Spencer out of the mud, together with Rocky to Thomas. Hero pulled Spencer from the mud. Spencer couldn't believe how shiny new Hero looked. I'm sorry I fought my tricky engine, Thomas, helped Spencer. And I'm sorry I appeared to Hero Scrap Hero. With a mighty even haul, Hero pulled Spencer all the way to the steamworks. A few days later, all the engines gathered at Brandon Docks to say goodbye to Hero. I'll never forget what you did to me, Hero said to Thomas. And I'll never forget you. Sodor will always be your home too, Hero, Thomas parked happily. All the engines whistled farewell to their friend, the Master of the Railway.